All right, we got craziest animal moments. Caught on camera. Let's go.
I've gathered the craziest animal videos on the internet. Here
Season 5 Stranger Things?
For
Yes,
our
I
first
did.
crazy video,
Crazy.
These guys were exploring
Crazy.
a
That
beach
one was
cave
tough.
when
I'm
this
excited
happened.
for the next volume. Wait, what is this? Insects or bats?
Yeah, they got absolutely pummeled by a bajillion flies. Like, bro,
Flies?
what do you even do in that situation? You
Nah.
probably accidentally breathe in so many of them.
I would run. In this situation, I would run. As soon as I see the first one, I'm running. That's overwhelming. That's an overwhelming amount of bugs. I know a couple people in this situation who would genuinely drop to the floor and die. And that'll be the last time you're gonna see him. I had to get the soundboard ready and die. It's over. Second part, yeah, on Christmas. They drop all their stuff on what's it called? They drop all their stuff on holidays. But hey, it's whatever.
Those flies. Hey, I guess it's a little bit of extra protein. Okay, I feel like something could go terribly wrong in this video, because if you can't already tell, this is a
Bro, if y'all know, for everyone who was here in the last stream, which was literally nobody, but if you, no, you weren't. If you watched the video, because I think I talked about it in one of my videos, grizzly bear got to be my spirit animal of choice. I love grizzly bears, bro. Grizzly bears are so tough. They're so tough, bro.
Bear
salmon,
sitting casually
honey.
on a motorcycle with some humans.
That's
yeah, but the craziest
And now he's
thing
playing
is
a trumpet.
this bear starts to blow a horn.
He's blowing a horn.
Nah, they trained
That's
this
crazy.
bear to be the car horn. Yeah, but I'm not sure why everyone here is just acting so casually. I mean,
Is
I
the
guess
bear
this
trying
is
to fight?
Russia. I don't know if this is just a normal everyday thing there, but yeah.
Oh, it's Russia?
pretty
That makes
crazy.
sense.
Okay, I'll just let this guy explain this next clip.
Everyone's so
Hey,
casual
y'all wanna
around
see
it.
the coolest bottle opener in the world?
Yeah, so basically this dude is holding a
That
mouse
bottle
in
look
one
open.
hand and a glass bottle in the other. He then goes and puts the mouse on top of the bottle, holds the bottle up, and nature does its thing.
Break time!
Now, I found some pretty cool videos.
He ain't had to set up that mouse like that. He set that mouse, he ushered him to death. He did not have to set that mouse up like that. That mouse thought he was getting him a nice cold beer. He looked to the left, he saw that hawk, he knew it was over. He accepted defeat at that point. You the bull? That's what's up. I like bulls. Yeah, literally, he got executed. As soon as you heard the hawk screech, he knew it was done. Bird Game 3.
Videos of shark cage encounters like this one, where the shark very angrily slams into the cage with its mouth open.
Okay, I have nothing against white people, but this is just definitely something I would see more white people doing. I don't understand people who do this in the first place. Where do they even host shark cages? Why do people go inside shark cages? Why do people find that fun? That's just horrifying. Like, you don't have to do this. Because now you're there, you're like, well, yeah, I was next to a shark. Okay. You can get adrenaline rushes from so many other things, bro. Why we always saying the same thing? Oh, yeah, I heard it. Facts, I heard the screech. And I knew it was clips. We always say the same. We connected like that. Because you're my Twizzy. My slime. So, no. But yeah, no, I don't understand people who do shark cages, bro. You got it.
To be honest, I don't know why people willingly go inside these cages.
Exactly, bro. Preach. See, I feel like I connect with a lot of people in the world. That's why I'm a streamer. Because I connect with a lot of people. It makes perfect sense. That's 2 instances just now when I said the same thing as 2 other people. It's crazy.
It looks pretty scary, but if you didn't know, the clips just get crazier and crazier as the video goes on. So obviously in this next clip, the shark that attacked the cage
teeth the
was
size of
even
my
more
fist.
aggressive. The shark grabbed onto the cage sideways and literally would not let go. Everyone was screaming inside, but don't worry, I think they're all safe because they were also laughing. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I would go inside of one of these cages willingly.
I'm passing out before that. As soon
as
I see the shark swimming towards me with its jaws open, getting ready to eat, I'm dead. Just give me up. If you need bait, I'm there. Cause I'm definitely that shark. The shark bait, sorry. So yeah, nah. That's nuts, bro.
In the comments to me, cause
What you mean? It's a shark, bro. Why would I ever put myself in a situation with a shark? Number one, I don't even eat shark. I don't eat shark. I don't surf. I'm not into sharks. So being near one, I would never put myself in a situation to be near one. So if I'm next to a shark in a shark cage, I'm going to die. Not from the shark, but from pure terror. I've always been horrified of sharks. That's why I don't like the ocean. I'm scared of sharks. To the death of me, I'm scared of sharks. I'm not going in that. But passing out bro, have you seen 47 meters down? Have you seen Jaws? Some of those stuff don't work. Cause look, I bet if you was in an alligator cage, if you was in a steel cage with alligators, the alligator gonna rip through it. Who say a shark can't rip through it? What if there's that one shark that just has the jaws like jaws like Mike Tyson? It can just bite steel. What we gonna do then? What we gonna do? It's over. Okay, yeah, Megalodon in Jaws, right? But I'm talking in 47 meters down, it wasn't. Shark cages are strong, bro. You never know. We literally never know. Them sharks are down there breeding as many sharks as possible right now. And as generations go on, sharks are going to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Because there's no new apex predator in the ocean who be eating the sharks like that. They're at the top of the food chain. They are super lonely, but they're at the top of the food chain. It's over. What? Sharks, bro? Especially a great white? Yeah, nah.
Makes no sense.
I'll be greatly dead. That'll be the end of me. Y'all won't get no more streams.
Obviously, you can see a bird in front of an iPad, but then this bird starts to use the iPad like a human can, and it starts swiping through.
Birds are different too. Birds are, especially parrots. Parrots scare me because birds should not be able to talk like an actual human. God, I don't know what God was cooking when he invented that, but that's some scary stuff right there. That's some scary. Imagine you sleeping, you got a pet bird, or let's say you just in the wilderness and you camping. You going to sleep and you hear somebody scream. You look up, you trying to figure out who's screaming, and it's just a parrot. The parrot start laughing at you. What you mean? Yeah, nah, they got it.
Through the pictures, not randomly or anything. Like, actually, this bird knows what it's doing on the iPad. And eventually, he gets to a picture of a sandwich and literally zooms in on it. And he starts doing a happy dance because apparently
They mimic things they hear, but like, how are you able to do that? Like, how are you able to make those noises? They have a voice box that the government planted inside of their bodies, right? To do that. Because I feel like they used them at some point in time in the war or way back when, they used them as secret weapons as spies to confuse the enemies. Yup. It makes sense.
loves sandwiches. What? I genuinely think this bird might be smarter than me. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, you are about to see a bear go above and beyond.
Black bears are little. I would slap a black bear. Black bears are really small.
For a meal.
They process sounds that they hear, and they have complex voice box. Yeah, their voice box is complex because they're literally able to have conversation. You gonna mock me? Is that what we doing here? Okay, bet. But we can do a factory reset real quick. Act like none of that ever happened. Okay, let's get back to it.
Because apparently there's a little worm bug thing in the soil under this tree, and when the bear saw it, he walked up to the tree and he did this. Yeah, bro literally started to knock down the tree until he literally did knock down the tree.
Remember what I said like 30 seconds ago about me slapping a black bear? I don't know if I can I don't know if I can do that to a black bear. Dude just shook a tree down and broke it. And I'm not talking about tore the tree in half. I'm not talking about just, bro, he ripped the bark off the tree and then broke the tree from the bottom. You got it, Jamal. Just don't shoot. Sent it before you could men and black me. I'm dead. They 6 feet tall standing up. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. But nah, they got it.
He proceeded to dig through the rubble for this meal. Good job, bro. Hopefully that was worth the effort.
800 PSI. You just coming up with stuff.
Okay, remember that?
Because what is that?
Swarm clip from
PlayStation.
earlier?
What is PSI? PlayStation Independent. What is PSI? 800 PSI. That don't even exist. We on the PS5. Talking about some PSI. 800 PSI. What is that? Bite Force? Why didn't they just say 800 BF? Why I got a PSI? What is but bite 800 PSI? I don't understand the scale of Bite Force. And plus they ain't never gonna bite me. I'm never gonna be, it's gonna be straight. They're not gonna have time to bite me. I'm never gonna give them that angle to bite me. I feel like I can fight a black bear. I know how to box, bro. I can fight a black bear. Grizzly bear? Nah, I ain't fighting no grizzly. But a black bear, I can fight a black bear, bro.
Well, I think I found one that's even funnier.
Why is it in 2 times speed? Why was it just in randomly in 2 times speed?
Earlier, well, I think I found one that's even funnier.
Pounds per square inch. So you're trying to tell me per square inch, it's 100 pounds of pressure? If you hold down your cursor, it's 2 times. Oh, I don't think I did that though. I don't know what happened. My hands was off the keyboard. That's a stupid feat. That's a crazy feat. Unnecessary. They ain't never had to be that strong. But I'll still box them. They ain't gonna bite me. One swing and they gonna run away. I promise.
Like, what the heck is going on? This
What
is
is this?
genuinely pure chaos. Whistles, screaming, car horns, and a billion bugs. Nah.
If I saw this, I would think the world is ending. I would think like the next play's about to show up. At that point, I don't think that we were meant to be here. If this starts just flying around everywhere, cut the show.
Bro, never put me in this situation. Okay,
F
now you might
facts,
be
ever.
wondering why on earth is a snake slithering on a power line? Well, apparently this snake saw some birds
That's
up on
hard.
this power line, so somehow he got up onto here and is
How?
now absolutely risking his life to get a
Look
meal.
how
I
it's
mean, I
like
know
going
some snakes are
around the
good
jump,
climbers,
bro.
but this has got to be extra risky considering there's no extra tree branches for him to grab onto.
Facts.
If
He can just
falls.
die.
And yeah, I'm not sure what the snake was expecting.
And snakes are all about sneaking, like sneak attacking people. How you gonna sneak attack a bird when there's literally nothing else for the bird to see? It's gonna feel the pressure of you moving the thing. It's gonna look at you. It's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Is it the saying is black fight? It said it is black fight back, brown lay down, white good night. White bear? Oh, polar bear? Oh yeah, for sure. You're dying of a polar bear. Polar bear killing you. Polar bear is no joke, especially if they got kids. No jokes. They will tear you up, like shred you like a paper shredder, and that's the end of you. That's the last time we ever gonna see you. But yeah, black, you can fight. You can definitely fight a black bear. Brown bear, nah. I heard something though that said for some bears, you can like if you make yourself big and like open your arms out wide and show dominance, they're gonna run away. A short-faced bear, nah. Is that the bear with the little brown spot on their chest? Like that light brown thing on their chest? Kind of looks stupid. It can 1v3 polar. Yeah, right. We gonna see about that after
Because
this.
birds do actually
That's gotta be
have
capped.
wings. Every
That
time the
can't be
snake
true.
got close, the birds kind of just flew away. Yeah, well, good luck getting down, bro, because I have no clue how you even got up.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
it's
this might be
extinct.
the most-
Okay, that makes sense. All extinct animals are overly broken and overtuned. And I'm glad all of them are gone because none of them should exist. Except for like the more recent ones that disappeared. But the woolly mammoth, it's cute, but bro, it's a nice fluffy elephant. But that joint is horrifying. Imagine getting stepped on by a woolly mammoth. Siberian tigers. Any form of dinosaur.
evil pet.
But you see all those birds flying in the sky? Just imagine a bird that's trying to make you the next target. And its wingspan is the size of your house. Tighten a boa? Yes, I have. And I'm glad it's gone. It don't need to be here. It don't need to be here. Dude got Titan in its name.
Owner ever, because look at this.
Rocks, paper, scissors,
He taught his bird to say rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then he put him in
It's
front of
crazy.
a mirror to infinitely play rock, paper, scissors with himself. So yeah, this bird is in a never-ending game of rock,
He just put this bird in the genjutsu.
paper, scissors. Is anyone gonna tell him he's playing against himself?
Nobody's
Anybody?
gonna tell me.
Oh, now this one's actually pretty crazy. You see, this
Hummingbird OP. Don't like Hummingbird ever since I started playing Bird Game 3. I don't like hummingbirds.
dude is an ultra hummingbird enthusiast. But usually hummingbirds are impossible to get close to. So he built this super
Facts.
cool contraption which he fills
The
with
way they
nectar,
just float and
straps to
levitate
his head,
is-
and then the birds
they're
will
like a
fly
fighter jet.
extreme-
Wait, guess how many feet long it is? Don't think, just answer. A Titan boa. 72 feet. I don't know. Just random answer.
close to his face to drink it. And as long as he doesn't move at all, this just lets him watch and study.
Look how long they mouth is. Why you need a beak that big? Why you need a beak that big? Why your head long? Long head. Look at that. Is that just like, can they open that? Or is that just literally like a straw? Do they just have a straw for a mouth? That's trash. I'm not even gonna lie. I would hate to have a straw for a mouth.
his favorite birds for hours. Nah, this is actually pretty wholesome. Everyone drop W's in the comments for the red hat hummingbird guy.
W red hat
this will
hummingbird
probably be
guy,
the most
bro.
monkeys you ever see in one video. I'm not sure where this was recorded or why there's so many
Monkeys
monkeys
are so
just
silly.
running in the street, but yeah, there is.
It's how
The
Planet of the
crazy
Apes
part
starts.
of this video is when
142
randomly went off, and of course spooked all the monkeys, causing them to go
I'm dead.
bananas. Yeah, there was a genuine stampede of monkeys. Are these guys just gonna live in the
Nah, they
city
ran
now,
for their
or what?
lives.
I don't really know. Okay, if I was this diver, I would be so mad.
142
You can see
feet
he
is
puts his
OD.
GoPro camera up to this octopus to try and get some cool footage. But
It's
if
gonna
we switch
change
to the
colors.
GoPro's view, we can see things quickly started to go wrong because the octopus started to climb out of its hole and actually put one of his tentacles
Ooh.
onto the camera.
It wanted to
But he
take
didn't
it
stop
wanted to
there,
grab it
'cause
for a
he then
selfie. It wanted to
completely
box.
climbed onto the GoPro so the diver couldn't record anything anymore. Dang, I
Bruh.
guess this octopus was camera shy. But thankfully the diver had a backup camera so we could see the struggle.
So you start drop kick. Yo, what's good? What's good, Dessa? What's going on? So I love it. I feel like I can't openly love monkeys without someone making a joke. Facts. Cause I love monkeys. You as soon as a black person say they love monkeys, it's GG's, bro. It's GG's. They'll look at you and you be like, of course you like monkeys. He's like, oh, you love your own kind. Like, okay, bro, we get it. We get it. Ha, you're so funny. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that. You start drop kicking monkeys? Nah, you can't. We can't do black on black crime. See, and I'm one of them. See, this is why we can't ever succeed as a society. We gonna get stuck in this same place for the rest of our lives.
He went through to get this octopus off.
What's the plural for octopus? Is it just octopus? Octopuses, octopods, octopi? Speaking about octopi, I got some sweet potato pie in the oven right now. Just random, just to let y'all know, homemade too, by the way. So, exactly.
Yeah, it took about like 2 minutes, but eventually he was successful, and the octopus swam back off to the sea floor.
Nah,
And
they
it's
got
cool
it,
'cause
bro.
You can see the octopus change its color as it swam away to camouflage. Okay, so we all know the story.
That's
of the
crazy
tortoise.
too. I don't know. I also don't know what God was thinking when he decided to make octopus change colors. That what other animals? Chameleons? How does that exist? How does that exist? But we got chameleons, we got octopus, and Michael Jackson, and those are the only three things that I know can change colors. It's crazy, but we know why it happened to Mike. Rest in peace, Mike, bro. Real goat for real.
Versus the hair. Well, some people actually recreated that in real life. Yeah, might sound stupid because you would just expect the hair to obviously win, but similar to the actual story, halfway through the hair stopped to take a break because he was so far in the lead, but the tortoise was still going with all
love
of
tortoises.
his might. And over
Not MJ facts. So fat that kid at elementary said, "Of course you love monkeys. You are one." Yeah, they always say it. I wish a kid would say that to me now. I really don't care anymore. That's gonna be the biggest punt you've ever seen in your life.
took the hair and eventually made it to the finish line to win the race. Dang,
Tortoise actually
Voodoo,
won,
slow
bro.
and steady
W
actually
tortoise.
really
I want a
does
pet turtle
win
too.
the race.
I want
And I'm
like
not sure
those mini sea turtles that you put in like the little aquarium. What is it? Aquariums? I don't know what they call it, but something like that. Punted kids all 2026. I'm not taking nothing from no kid, bro. Your parents should have taught you better. I don't care if you're 1 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old. This boot, your face, you're gone. 80-yard punt.
What's
Out
up
of there.
with bears?
Sign me, Ravens, if y'all need a kicker. Sign me.
Acting like humans in this video because this security camera caught a bear that walked
What's
up
this
to
link?
this
I'll watch it
family's
after this.
car, and for some reason it got
Nah, we are not switching the outro song. I already know what my outro song. My outro song. This has been my outro song since I started streaming, and it's gonna stay like that forever. It was my most played song of 2025, and that's how we gonna roll with it. I honestly I have intro songs, but I don't even be playing intro songs like that anymore. I really just do outros. I just like to open up stream and start. L streamer, what you mean L? I got my outro song here. I don't even want to be iShow Speed because I got an outro song. Speed be saying green apples. Does he even have a song? I have an outro song. You just told me to switch my song. Stupid.
on its hind legs
Lock
like a
in.
human and using
See,
its
like, bro, that's
arms
not
to-
6 feet tall. You said black bears are, unless this one's like a little kid. This joint not 6 feet tall. This one like 5 feet. I can fight a black bear.
It just opened the car door casually and started rummaging through the car.
Nah, imagine you wake up and you gotta go to work. Oh, adults? Oh, okay. Imagine you wake up, you trying to go to work and you see a bear in the front seat. I don't know. I might be happy, honestly, because then I probably don't gotta go to work. And that's, you gotta tell your boss, just take a picture of that joint and be like, yeah, I can't do anything about it. I'm
I
sorry.
have no clue how
Bear
it
in the
just
front
knew
seat.
to open the door like that, but yeah, apparently it just ate all the food inside and then just walked away.
That's real,
Animals
though.
are getting too smart, I swear. This next clip documents something not many people have successfully been able to record, but basically it shows a caterpillar being born. Oh, but not only that, because it also shows that same caterpillar when it
How do caterpillars turn into butterflies? That's another thing that doesn't make sense to me. Who's leaving food in their car? Facts. I don't know people who leave food. I mean, like, some people leave like chip, like you got Cheetos like in like a bag, like for snacks, like a cupboard or something like that. But food, nah. Because in order for the bear to open that car and eat the food that was in there, he had to have known, or she had to have known, that there was food in that car. Had to have smelt it. And you ain't smelling no Cheetos. Watch the vid. I'll watch the vid after this video. I'll leave water bottles. Yeah, water bottles. That's probably about it. Water bottles and tissues and like I don't know, coins, pennies. Honestly, the scent of the coins and the pennies might mask the food out in the first place. So they probably ain't got no coins in their car.
went into its chrysalis stage. And yeah, I just think it's insanely crazy to see the caterpillar crawl out of
that's
its old
crazy.
skin and eventually turn from this green shell into a fully grown
Okay. From what I just saw, the caterpillar shed its skin, and then it looked like it consumed its skin, and then attached to that leaf, and it turned into a
butterfly, which then eventually is able to crawl out from the chrysalis and is able to restart the life cycle itself. Okay, this
Like, that
bird
does
is
not
about
make
to
any
sing a
sense to me,
song,
bro.
and I
That's
want you guys
crazy.
To guess what song he's singing.
Dog.
Yeah,
How
he's
are they
singing
able
the
to
Make
do
Her Happy
this?
And You Know It song.
I
And the
feel like
craziest
my
part
lights
is
off
when he
under the
taps
bed.
the beak on the tape.
Loki, I want to turn that joint back on. I don't feel like it right now.
Well, at the part where you're supposed to clap your
I
hands.
really don't understand how animals do
Like,
this.
how do you even teach your bird to do that? I'm in awe. with how
I did
smart-
not skip science class. I just had a bad science teacher. That's all. Matter of fact, my science teacher was never there. By the way, I never had I had a sub for all the middles for 7th and 8th grade. My main science teacher wasn't there. She was there for like 2 months, and then she disappeared. And we had a sub. It was like sub every different day. And then we eventually got a sub, and the sub that I got was like a really young dude, and he really didn't care. We were just chilling. And then when I got to high school, we had a really, really bad teacher. She was really, it was like one teacher, and then there was the other the assistant teacher, because we had this one kid in the class. You know how they go. We had this one kid in the class, and the assistant teacher was fun. She was fire, but the main teacher, we were always complaining about her to the principal, bro. And they never want to listen to us. She was awful.
Some of these birds are. Okay, this video basically shows an orangutan from a zoo
Plus, that's like that's biology. That's about animals. We don't really talk about animals like that anymore in science. We talking about chemicals and compounds and stuff once you get to high school.
interacting with a dog. And you won't believe how locked in this dog gets at the orangutan. Because for some reason, the orangutan starts to try and annoy the dog by banging on the glass.
I was trying to
which
rage bait
gets
the dog.
So mad. Yeah, this dude looks like he wants blood. And the best part is when the
That
orangutan
dog got
starts
a
to
vengeance
put a
plan.
stick through the hole in the glass to tease the dog. But the dog doesn't even budge at this point because he's had enough of this monkey's rage bait. What an
Literally rage
interesting
bait.
interaction.
Yo, what's
Okay,
goody?
take a
What's
listen to
going
what
on?
this guy has
What's
to say
happening?
real quick.
We've got
That is screaming my mic. Ah.
and the cockroach.
Yeah, I thought this video was so crazy.
thought my mic
'cause it shows
peaked
why
when I said what's up, 'cause I
Australians
got a little bit
actually
too
love
close.
keeping these giant spiders in their house. Because in it, he catches a cockroach.
It's another
from
place you can never pay me to go. I'm never going to Australia. I have no reason to go to Australia, like ever. Unless I'm like trying to complete a world tour and I'm like, you know what, let's just go to Australia to try some foods out. But there's nothing in Australia that I want. If I want to see any animals, I can easily go to the zoo and see the ones that are 20 times smaller than the ones that are over there. Because there's no point. Yeah, fact. You never catch me going to Australia. For what reason? No
shower
reason
to
at all.
demonstrate how good these spiders are at.
People genuinely live there. Like, they want to live there. They say there's too many. Bro, it's the gulag map for all animals that got vaulted years ago. And they just throw them on this island. It's the prison island for animals that should not exist. You go over there and you're going to see a spider the size of a TV with boxing gloves on talking about what's good, homie. What you mean? Nah, you got it. Too many random creatures over there.
Within like half a second, the spider pounced onto the cockroach and started to devour it.
Yeah,
So
now you got
basically,
it.
having these things in your house is like a built-in pest control. As long as you're fine with seeing giant spiders every now and then, which I definitely would not be okay with. Now, this video
Never.
shows the
Getting boxed by kangaroo spiders the size of a soccer ball in your room. Yeah, nah. You got to deal with that joint every night. The fear of going to sleep has to be the worst outcome ever. I bet when people wake up, they praise God that they woke up that morning. Because anything could have just eaten them. And it just would have been like, well, I guess so. Bug impel down. Literally. It's literally bug impel down, bro. That's level 7. That's level 7 down there. It's awful.
the most insane
Australia.
alien-looking creature on Earth. Yeah, this is
Like, that's something that would live in Australia. Whatever this is that I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. Actually, yeah, what am I looking at? This is a prime example of a creature that lives in Australia. And they'll see this and they'll be like, oh, mate, don't worry about that one. That's what we call a mustache bug. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And why do you sound happy to tell me? I don't want to hear that. Kill it.
isn't fake. It's actually a super rare type of moth. But what makes this video even more crazy is usually
And
these
it's
moths look
hairy.
like this, without those black hairy things coming out the back.
What is
But on
that?
special occasions, the males will inflate those things coming out of their body to look like this insane Goliath alien-looking creature. So yeah, this is super.
Is this how they pull? And it works? Nah. It was never meant to be. Moving on.
Super rare, and I hope
Never meant
I
to be.
never see this. Okay, so this may just look like a fun home video of people who found a dancing bug,
I think we should get music to go to a
but oh, this is not a friendly bug. It's a toe biter, and trust me, I've made a video on getting these guys
A toe biter? The bug's called a toe biter? Is that what they do specifically, just bite toes? Is that all they do, just bite toes? You appreciate the clip. They just bite clothes, bro? Clothes. Toes? I know a couple people who just be biting to, no, I don't. Never mind. Pause. Oh my god. That's awful. Why did I say that? That's not what I meant. I meant like ankle biters. That's what I meant. Ankle biter people. Yeah, I watched the clip after this video. Tarantino bug. Yo. You're drawn for that. Nah. Toe biter bugs is crazy. And it's extremely painful. I don't know if what's his face. Brave Wilderness ever got bit by one of these before.
as a pet, and I know they are not friendly. So that's why I wasn't surprised.
By the way,
when-
real quick, hold on. For people who don't know, I got a chicken ornament. Fried chicken ornament for a Christmas tree. From Church's Chicken, by the way. I just felt like that needed to be shared for a little bit. I don't know why, but I have it. It's actually really well made. All right, let's get back to the video.
this happened. Okay, bro.
Nah. As soon as I figured out it can fly, I died. I would have just died on spot. It's over.
Thought that scream was too funny to not show. Let's see that one more time. Okay, I know the quality on this video is so trash, but it's literally because it's just so insane. Because if you look closely, this is a bee, and this is a nail. And this bee is pulling the nail out of the wall. Yeah, and that's like the whole video. Like, is that not insane? How a bee is pulling a nail out of the wall?
That's crazy, but like, what's back there for the bee to get?
Or this is the weakest nail ever. Anyways, yeah, he pulled it out so you could go inside the hole. It's actually very smart.
Is that his home now?
This video just shows another casual day in Australia.
Okay, as much as facts, bro, is bugging. As much I got it. As much as I don't like, I find snakes scary. I feel like having a pet snake would be cool, like a snake who don't want to eat me and isn't venomous. I feel like that would be fire to have. I don't know why. They're just kind of raw, like they're tough. Am I weird for thinking that? I don't know.
Had come in to have their morning shower and found the snake curled up.
So yeah, I guess living in Australia means you're okay sharing.
Oh, and this is in Australia too? Yeah, nah. He opened the door and he's so casual. Yeah, albino snakes are really cute. They can be chill. But this is in Australia. He just ends up. Bro. Imagine you go to take a doo-doo, bro, and you open the toilet and you see a snake coming out of there. What are you supposed to do? Or what if you're already on the toilet and a snake start coming out of it? How are you supposed to know? Nah, I would freak out. First of all, snake, you're nasty because it's the toilet, bro. Like, why are you in there in the first place? So you would never expect it. But in Australia, I feel like you have to be cautious for these certain type of things.
Your house with insane animals like massive snakes. I kind of feel like this snake was just trying to get clean and take a shower. Like, bro, why are you removing him from the shower? And then even worse, they kidnapped him into this big dark bag.
They kidnapped him. He shouldn't be there in the first place.
And earlier, I showed shark encounters from inside cages, but now we got shark encounters outside a cage. And this
yeah, people got it, bro. You'll never, like, y'all, we need to lock in. This is how people be dying. And people be dying left and right. And people be like, oh, my homie died. How you died? Yeah, well, he went in the ocean. Stop it right there. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear anymore. If we were meant to swim, if we were meant to go that deep underwater, we would have gills. Why do people feel the need to contact these apex predators and try to be chill with them? Knowing that what they like.
This is where things could go seriously wrong. But thankfully, these were trained professionals under the water, so when the shark started to show signs of aggression, they knew exactly what to do.
Okay, so they have the tools for it. See, that's where intelligence comes into play. But some people aren't intelligent. Some people will see this shark start charging towards them, and they'll start laughing, thinking that they want to play. Next thing you know, they lost an arm. Blood everywhere. Now all the other sharks pull up. Piranhas too.
You see, the sharks kept advancing towards the divers, and they had to actually keep pushing them away with their hands. And eventually, this shark went up to this diver and actually started to take bites at him. The diver quickly tried to use all of his strength.
And the one at the bottom, he's getting jumped. He's getting jumped.
Push back the shark.
And look, homie's just recording. Go help.
And thankfully, after a bit, the shark actually did back off. Dang, that was a close call, but thankfully the diver stayed calm and did everything right.
There it is. Hopefully you guys learned something new. Anyways,
I did.
I got really good news.
To still not get in the ocean.
Sale on the merch.
Still not going in the ocean. Nah, you got it. And that video was fire though.